We were able to get to the gunshot. We have faith in those IVs, even though they're not the best. 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh! We take it out. The Wigglytuff gets one shot by the gunshot. You just love to see it. I'll put their links down in the description. I didn't know this team would be very popular. Like I said, I did use this on the 3rd. Is baiting with the Poison Fang and getting the shield and hopefully getting to the Earth Power. So we do get the shield, which is very good. Now, can we make it to the Earth Power? We're able to make it to the Earth Power, and I think this should be enough to KO after he be debuff, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Wow, very, very clutch win. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're taking a look at Escavalier. Now, when I did these battles, it was the 13th of this month. So when you see this, is probably going to be the 15th because I'll have it scheduled for 9 AM if you're seeing it at the time, of course. So before we hop into today's video and these amazing battles, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And make sure you ring that notification bell every time I upload. And I'll put the pin comment up here. Thank you guys so much for commenting. And like again, if you guys want a chance for your comment to be featured, make sure to leave a comment down below. Let's hop into these battles. Now, I didn't take this team from. I think I've seen a few other people use this team. I think, like I said, if I can remember, I'll put their links down in the description. I didn't know this team would be very popular. Like I said, I did use this on the 13th of July, so I realized that a lot of people were using it. So let's go ahead and hop into them. So we're just going to let us go Shadow Ball. And even though it's triple resisted, was enough at that range to take us out. We have a Jellicent. We can go straight Poison Fang at this point. Safely shield whatever this is. And it is a Shadow Ball, so it was a good shield on our part. And then we're going for the Poison Fang here, so we can lower the defense and Poison Jab down. And that should be a good game to our opponent. No, we're actually able to get off another Poison Fang. Not able to Poison Jab down, but able to get to a Poison Fang here. So GG's to my opponent. So first battle's looking pretty good. So let's hop into the next one. COVID-19 Brian. Okay, very interesting name there. So we pick up a very good lead against Abomasnow. So the opponent decides to switch out into a Quagsire. So I guess this is where we want to see it. So we can have the Escavalier lined up against Abomasnow. It has a better matchup. So we shield a Stone Edge. Anything Quagsire throws, it hits pretty hard. So like it has Sludge Bomb, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Acid Spray. So the only really bait move it has is Acid Spray. So at least we did quickly shield a Stone Edge. So we have that going for us. And I'm going to be able to farm down. I don't know, not quite. I'm going to throw this move before they get to it. I think this is CP tie. But there's no way I should have lost. There's no way I should have won that. Well, it's kind of... I guess you learn something new every day. Earthquake probably would have been enough from that range to take us out. Building up some residual energy. And I think my opponent actually throws an energy ball here, which is it's double resisted. No, it is just a weather ball case. He does go for the correct move. And I sneak a counter in, which this allows me to farm all the way down since he had countered all the way down. So 1, 2, 3, and able to farm down. I think he died with one possibly. And there's a Hypno, and I throw the drill line out of panic. And as you see, I have really garbage IVs on this Escav. Yeah, I definitely could have got off that Mega Horn, but that is a-okay. We have this Obstagoon still alive for that Hypno, and a few Night Slashes should be enough to take out this Hypno. Oh, we actually switch here and just sacrifice this thing. But I think my opponent ended up baiting here. Let's see. No, they actually go for Shadow Ball. Yeah. No, I forgot we don't have shields, and then we're able to take it out. And throwing the Poison Fang at this Quagsire, and this should be enough to KO from the health it is at. And that's going to be a good game to my opponent. So as you see, this team works very well. We have 2 answers to Charmers in the back. And like Niantic said, and I'm sure you guys saw his video, it's all about energy management. So we pick up a very bad lead against this Clefable. And so the staying in, which is actually very interesting. So we should be able to go off 2 drill lines here. And I think I did change up the lead in one of these battles to Escavalier, but that's okay. So we get off the second drill line because this is just a regular Charmer. It's not Shadow Gramble. And they actually switch now into Atropius, so this is kind of where we want to see it. Now we get to line this up with our Nidoqueen, and we're looking fantastic here. So Leaf Blades are going to do still a decent chunk here, but that's okay. We can shield one of these. I don't think I'm going to commit to 2 shields, but let's see what I do here. So we go for Poison Fang. And the air slashes are gradually adding up, but they're not doing as much as these poison jabs. I mean, after that debuff, they're doing a lot, so definitely able to take that leaf blade, which is we do there. And let's see what comes in. They bring back in the Obstagoon. and we're going to this Poison Fang here. So basically what I'm doing here is lowering the defense as much as I can, so when I come into Obstagoon, my counters are going to be doing more than my opponents. So let's see. Yep. And he actually switches to try to catch him like a Flable and gets one charm. Able to go off another Poison Fang because I think he was trying to reset the debuff, which is it did work, but unfortunately he's not able to get off 2 cross chops. That's going to be a good game to my opponent. So let's hop into this next one here. Yeah, this is the Escav lead. So we pick up a very bad lead. The only reason why this is a very bad lead was because of Fire Punch, and I do catch the Fire Punch. So a nice catch on my end. And now let's see what their best response is, and it is a Clefable. Get ready, guys. We were able to get to the gunk shot. We have faith in those IVs, even though they're not the best. 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh! We take it out. The Wigglytuff gets one shot by the gunk shot. You just love to see it. But now we're not out the clear yet. We just because we got rid of the Wigglytuff. We still got this Diggersby we need to handle with this Escavalier. If so be it, I may have to go down 2 shields. It also depends on what they have in the back, but we cannot have this Nidoqueen up against the Diggersby. So I'm gonna let this go. I can take it, but barely, and he's able to mud shot down. I just need as much counter damage as possible, and I'm coming in a tough situation here. I have to shield this because he's gonna get to Earthquake here. Yeah, and he does throw the Earthquake to get the last shield, and there's a Frostlass in the back. So I'm going for the Poison Fang here to try to get a shield. So let's see if the opponent gets off the shield, which is they do give up that shield. And unfortunately, we're not able to make it to the Earth Power. That's going to be a GG's to my opponent, who very well played. Yeah, it was very tough. Diggersby, even though the counters are doing super effective, the Fire Punches are double super effective, which is kind of rough. So we have 2 answers to that, and we switch into Escavalier and like, what are you doing, dude? You can get one shot by Earth Power. So we tried to call a bait here. It was Earth Power where we get one shot by the Shadow Nidoqueen. Okay, so we're bringing it back in the Obstagoon. This is not looking too good so far. We just got one shot by a Shadow Nidoqueen. So we gotta kind of respect Earth Power here now after seeing what it did, and it was a Poison Fang. So very unfortunate. Just imagine if we called that. That dude was not playing around. So we did shield that out of fear of the Earth Power, of course. And I know this is another Poison Fang. I'm gonna let this go. It's not gonna KO. Yeah, it's definitely not. Oh, it's barely enough to KO probably. But after that debuff, so we get a hefty farm, and they bring back in the Graveler, and we're not playing around, and we're going to give him the Skadoosh. 3, 2, 1. Skadoosh, one-shotting the Graveler, and it's a 1-to-1 shield. So let's see how or if I pull this one off. So we sneak a Poison Jab in, which is very nice for us. So my win con here, I'm thinking, is baiting with the Poison Fang and getting the shield and hopefully getting to the Earth Power. So we do get the shield, which is very good. Now, can we make it to the Earth Power? We're able to make it to the Earth Power, and I think this should be enough to KO after the debuff, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Wow, very, very clutch win. If they would have called the bait, we would have been looking very, very bad there. And that's going to be the last battle. So if you guys went ahead and enjoy these crazy battles, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. It really helps with the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And that's it for today. Pokey.